Trump employee number 5. You're a central witness in the classified documents investigation. Why are you speaking out publicly with your story now?
Well, I mean, it's been almost a year since FBI agents showed up at my house when my wife was at home. And, you know, over the course of the last year, emotionally, it's been a roller coaster.
Hello and welcome back to News Media Hants, your preferred channel. We delight in bringing you the best highlights, and today is no exception. We're plunging into the intricate labyrinths, the ongoing legal battle involving former President Donald Trump, Special Counsel Jack Smith, and Judge Eileen Cannon in Florida. The Trump saga, as it's often referred to, has been a whirlwind of allegations, counter-allegations, legal maneuverings, and stunning revelations. Today we're set to unveil some new and substantial developments in the Florida classified document case. With the recent releases from court proceedings and statements from Trump's former employee, the stakes have thickened in this already complex story. Allegations of corruption of Judge Eileen Cannon and deceit have been swirling around, adding further intrigue. The legal maneuverings from both Trump's defense and the prosecution have been nothing short of a chess game, strategizing and counter-strategizing. With every move, the stakes get higher, and we're here to decode these maneuvers for you, breaking down the legalese into understandable, bite-sized news. Our expert panel has been working tirelessly to analyze the ins and outs of these legal proceedings, and we're ready to present their findings to you. We'll walk you through it all, painting a comprehensive picture of the current status of Trump's legal battles. As always, we value your comments, your questions, and your feedback. We urge you to not hesitate to share your thoughts on these developments. Your perspective is paramount to us. If you're new here, or a regular who hasn't hit subscribe button yet, do so now. You wouldn't want to miss any future updates on this fast-paced story. We rely on your subscriptions for the growth of our channel, and remember, we always strive to respond to as many comments as possible. We deeply appreciate your continued support for News Media Hants. Now, without further ado, let's commence our explorative journey into today's deep dive. In a recent twist of events, Brian Butler, once a humble employee at the lavish Mar-a-Lago resort and named in a sweeping federal indictment as President Donald Trump's 5th employee, has come forward to reveal his unexpected and unintentional role in an incident involving the transportation of boxes filled with classified sensitive material. These materials, under a cloak of secrecy and possibly illegal intent, somehow found their way Trump's private, luxurious jet. This was all conducted under the strategic direction and oversight of a certain Walt Nauta, another implicated individual in the high-profile case. This pivotal revelation, shocking in its implications and potential fallout, originated from Butler, who has emerged as a potential key witness in the whole saga. He stands at the epicenter of this political and legal storm, his words and testimony casting a long shadow over the proceedings and those involved. It has particularly put the presiding judge Eileen Cannon, individual tasked with overseeing the entire case, firmly under the glaring microscope of scrutiny. The public, the media, and the legal world are all watching with bated breath as the twists and turns of the case unfold under her watch. Trump, ever defiant and seemingly unfazed, along with his co-defendants Walt Nauta and an unlikely figure, Mar-a-Lago maintenance worker Carlos de Oliveira, have rebuffed and dismissed all 40 charges that have been leveled against them. These charges span a variety of serious allegations, ranging from a deep-rooted conspiracy designed to obstruct justice to the illegal storage of sensitive materials, thought to have occurred upon Trump's tumultuous exit from the revered White House in January 2021. The information provided by Butler could significantly affect the case, shedding light on the handling of classified documents. Adding to the intricacy of the situation are serious accusations of misconduct and corruption against Judge Eileen Cannon. Her administrative approach to the widely publicized Mar-a-Lago document case has found itself on the receiving end of harsh critique due to its apparently disorderly manner, characterized by a series of unmet deadlines, peculiar pretrial hearings, and a notable absence of any concrete rulings. The legal fraternity, comprising of several seasoned experts and veteran law professionals, have called her out on her radical misinterpretation and apparent misunderstanding of the Classified Information Procedure Law, a key tenet in the proceedings. This has led to Trump's legal team seeking an extension, a move which could potentially delay the trial even further. As it stands now, the deadline for the response from involved parties is slated for March 14th of the year 2024. This date also coincides with a hearing scheduled by Judge Cannon, a hearing that aims to address and discuss pretrial motions. One of the significant motions to be addressed includes Trump's drive to dismiss the indictment under the protection of the Presidential Records Act. In addition to this, Trump has also initiated a legal challenge against the indictment. His primary contention in this challenge is the claim that the appointment of the special counsel, a pivotal figure in the case, was carried out in an unlawful and thus invalid manner. To summarize, Trump's legal team has requested an extension to the response deadline, seeking additional time to prepare and file comprehensive responses supporting numerous pretrial motions. This team, under the leadership of Trump's lead counsel, believes that the extension will provide them with the necessary time to further examine the evidence, formulate cogent arguments, and ultimately present a stronger defense. They have specifically requested permission to delay their responses to motions related to the Presidential Records Act and the Espionage Act. These two acts are significant pillars in the case, with the Presidential Records Act addressing the management and preservation of presidential records and the Espionage Act dealing with the unlawful distribution of national defense information. Both of them are complex, multifaceted laws that require careful analysis and interpretation. However, their request faces opposition, particularly from the special counsel's office. This office, acting as a watchdog over the legal proceedings, believes that there should be no delay. They argue that the defendants have been given ample time to prepare, and delay will only extend the duration of the trial unnecessarily. Trump, on his part, plans to provide his responses on the afternoon of March 13th, a day before the hearing. This has raised eyebrows and led to questions regarding the feasibility of such an arrangement. Judge Cannon, who will preside over the trial, has set the trial date for March 14th, which has amplified these concerns. It remains unclear how anyone is expected to review the response summary if the hearing and the summary deadline fall on the same day. Increasingly, there are louder calls to delay all dates and deadlines due to unresolved matters, which they claim are preventing filings. The public, and indeed many involved parties, believe that an extension may be the best course of action to ensure all matters are addressed comprehensively. In the midst of this legal predicament, an issue of great magnitude has surfaced: the conflict of timing. The trial date, declared to be the 14th of March by Judge Cannon, brings about the challenging question of reviewing the response summary before the hearing, as they both coincide on the same calendar day. Critics have raised concerns that this tight schedule leaves the defendants in a vulnerable position, with meager time to construct their counter-arguments meticulously, thus potentially threatening the equilibrium of the legal proceedings. This concern becomes more pronounced when considering that it further complicates things for Trump and his legal team, who are tasked with preparing for the oral argument, undoubtedly a vital part of the court proceedings. The current schedule, with its rapid last-minute nature of the deadlines, may not provide them with the necessary window of time to adequately prepare. This conundrum has triggered an increasing appeal to postpone all forthcoming dates and deadlines until all unresolved matters are thoroughly addressed. Advocates of this approach staunchly believe that a delay will enable a more systematic and extensive review of all filings, thus ensuring a fair trial process for all parties implicated. They argue that pushing back the timeline will pave the way for a comprehensive review process, ensuring the due diligence required for a just trial process. However, this proposition is not without its detractors. There is significant pushback against this idea, with skeptics arguing that it might simply stretch the legal process without bringing any tangible advantage. Critics worry that delaying the process might just extend the legal proceedings, potentially causing more confusion and chaos without necessarily delivering any marked improvement in the trial's fairness or efficiency. Thus, the debate over the timing issue continues to simmer, adding another intricate layer of tension and suspense to the already convoluted and multifaceted legal drama. The efforts of Trump's legal team, including their attempts to delay responses and repeatedly seek extensions, paint a vivid picture of the enormous pressure and high stakes involved in this case. Every move they make is a calculated step, aimed at preserving their clients' interests while simultaneously preparing for the next legal obstacle. The chess game-like strategy exhibits the intricate nature of such high-profile legal battles, demanding utmost precision and attention. In conclusion, the multifaceted legal saga surrounding Donald Trump's classified documents case unfolds like a gripping novel with numerous legal maneuvers, crucial deadlines, and formidable challenges. The case's complexity is further deepened by the involvement of key witnesses, including the noteworthy Brian Butler, whose testimonies could potentially turn the tide. The rulings by Judge Eileen Cannon, known for her firm stance and contentious decisions, have resulted in a somewhat convoluted legal path that keeps the audience on their toes. Alongside the legal drama, the financial struggles faced by Trump add another layer of intrigue to the case. The court's hefty fines and monetary penalties pose a significant burden, leading to questions about Trump's ability to successfully navigate the labyrinth of both legal and financial challenges. With a potential 2024 presidential campaign looming on the horizon, these financial hurdles could severely impact his political aspirations. Furthermore, the legal battles and financial obligations are not isolated events. They have a cascading effect, potentially impacting Trump's political future in ways that are yet to be seen. The stakes are high, and the implications are significant. Ultimately, the outcome of these legal battles and financial obligations could have far-reaching implications for Trump's political future.
Thanks for watching. If you like it, comment and hit the like and share buttons. Subscribe for future videos.